Oh my God! We're in Game 7.
Wow.
What's happening?
Greatness is happening, Tasteless. Life against herO. It looked like Life was going to run away with the series almost non-stop, but herO has really brought it back. He's brought it back beautifully. Some really inspired play on both sides.
It's a good day, my friends.
Dude, Iron Fortress is next. Think about a map that you don't play much, though. Aggression can be very good.
You make a very good point, Artosis.
It's hard to find all the pylons on a map you don't play much against Protoss aggression. It's hard to know the exact distances everywhere. It's hard to know all that type of stuff. And then, of course, it's hard to wall everything perfectly and really, you know, on some of these maps like King Sejong, you feel the distance everywhere for everything. Oh my God, it's the beard again.
Yes. Oh, excellent.
That's a Game 7 beard right there.
That's a Game 7 beard for sure. And that's a Game 7 beard there too. Beards all around. All right.
Except for Artosis.
No, Artosis has like a disqualified beard. Thank you for coming down. So much hype. We could not agree more. Who will survive?
Well, I hope both of them.
No, this GSL,
at the end of the day, none of us survive, friend. That's... All of us will die one day.
Yeah, so it's very sad. Oh, herO is actually on a quick break here, so we'll be starting the game shortly here.
Yeah. Some praying going on in the back there.
Some hiding going on in the back there, too. Yeah.
Checking to see if they... No, that's like unburrowing, man. Suddenly you take a bunch of damage, you have to burrow again. Luckily, they're roaches. They recover very quickly.
Yes.
If they were lings, they'd be done.
Oh, man. Life looking more tense than normal. Oh, finished the last of that.
That was really just melted water at the bottom.
Yeah.
Not getting much.
He finished the last of his Irish coffee. It looks like we're time to start this game. herO putting his headset on.
All right, Tasteless, who takes it?
I think Life, but I am fine with either of them.
Okay. Now let's see it. I am leaning towards Life as well, to be honest here. Just this map, I don't know. I feel like Life's lings will just find some way to really screw them up. It's a big map.
It's all going to come down to the map that famously is never played in the GSL.
That famously is completely unfamous because we never see it.
It is a map many of you might not even know what it looks like.
This is the sniper map. If this map were a GSL champion, it would be sniper.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Exactly, yes. Iron Fortress. I do wonder how much they prepared for the final map. I mean, obviously this is a very important match, but I feel like out of all the maps, this might be the one they're least prepared for. Will they go with the standard strat? Are they going to mix it up? Life has been playing a very unorthodox style. herO has been adapting as the game goes on.
Unorthodox. I like it.
Did I say unorthodox? Unorthodox.
Yeah. I want to see a fast speed here from Life. I think that's it. I think he's just got to completely man up and do it.
In the upper left in the blue, he is.
KT roster Life.
In the bottom left in the red.
CJ enters herO.
You know, looking at this map so far, I don't see a lot of iron. Might have been better to call it Dirt Fortress, but that doesn't have the same.
I mean, is it? Hold on, let's take a look at it real quick because I wanna use some science on you. See how the sand is like a little bit, you know,
it's clearly
reddish?
Very dry on this planet.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, iron is maybe mined here. The fortress itself in the middle, maybe that's iron.
Is there in fact a fortress in the middle?
There could be. I see there's a watchtower. That's an important thing to guard, right?
Sure.
Build a fortress around that.
Build a little fortress around that watchtower.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the middle of a low ground valley.
I saw some machine parts up there at the top middle. That might be made out of iron.
Oh, it could be. Could be. All right, so.
If that's the case, it's stronger than any of the buildings Protoss and Zerg have, so can't kill those on a map. So we have pool first here, but this is not the same as the other spawning pool build we saw here.
No, this is safety because it's, you saw the probe, which tells them this could be a cannon rush. Got to play it safe. Not taking risks here.
And that's going to be Nexus first here for herO. The first Nexus first I believe we've had today. Is it?
Actually, first two games he Nexus first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
That's okay.
So it's going to be
like every game has been Nexus first. You fool.
Oh, we have a. Okay, he didn't block it.
No.
Hatch is coming down here.
By the way, I want for everyone to sit back for a moment and imagine the pressure these two are feeling. The winner of this goes to the GSL Finals.
And we don't have a lot of GSLs this year. There's only 3.
Yes, and GSL is the most prestigious. This is the tournament everyone wants to
All
win.
the Koreans moved back this year. Everybody's participated in GSL. We don't even have Zest here.
Yeah.
It's that competitive.
Sue didn't make it in.
Yeah. And the truth, guys, is just that
someone's like,
it's so
Flash
hard.
didn't make it. No, shut up, Flash fan.
He hasn't been around for a while, at least for us. So you got to wonder, can these guys ever even get back to the semifinals? That's a very difficult thing to do. Yes, herO and Life are both godlike, but GSL has been tougher than it's ever been before. It all comes down to this one game on this unpopular map. Uh-oh. He's hiding that probe over there
This
by that super mule that's mining a resource you can't use in the game.
That's a location that if he hides a Stargate and it's not scouted, he'll probably just win. Like, he'll kill
That's
so
true.
many drones. It'll be so fast.
It's funny because on maps where you don't play a lot on, hiding structures is like 100 times more effective.
Yeah, it really is. It's hard to know your scout
He's moving the
patterns
probe.
quickly.
He's going to go under the Overlord.
Okay, this may have been just to scout for third base timings and whatnot. He might be really concerned about that because we saw Life already quite often do the two-base layer. Nothing yet from Life. No gas even from Life yet. Yeah, just checking for thirds.
Cybernetic score is about to finish, and that's when we're going to know exactly what herO is going to be teching to here.
Oh, man. 3 gases for Life. So looking likely that he could once again do one of these two-base layer builds. All right. It is the Stargate, not surprised there. It's a strong choice here against Life. Gives you a lot of flexibility.
Absolutely is. That
Against-
probe's still alive here, finally picked off.
I think it's actually the best opening against two-base, to be honest. It gives you so
I
much
agree.
scouting potential. And like,
It's a good opening overall.
Yeah,
you
it
can do
certainly
aggressive. I mean, the thing is, there's still a lot of ambiguity for the Zerg, even if he knows you're getting a Stargate.
yeah,
There's
it's
a lot of different ways you can play from there. It's not, you're not being railroaded into one play style because you have a Stargate.
It's very ambigular. So
Ambigular indeed.
all right, that's a quick burrow once again, tasteless.
Life really likes this build, but as each game's passed, herO seems to be adapting better and better and better. We see that Ro4 being planted again. So I assume we're going to have a third base coming up pretty soon then.
Yeah,
Life.
yeah, I would definitely say so. You don't want to stay on 2 bases with something like this. As far as herO goes, could be pretty tough to actually end up taking that with a strong speed burrow movement roach force, but that takes a while to get all those upgrades done, so definitely has some time. Adding these gates now, okay, this is definitely going into third for herO, as expected.
That third base is a reasonable distance there from the second.
Yeah.
And that's been the theme of most of today, is actually to try to deny the third here, whether you're Zerg or a Protoss. And we have a probe and a Zealot coming out now. The Oracle will be zoned out by 2 Queens.
Oh, is this the third he wants to take? Okay. This is how little we know this map, guys. We've seen this like
Yeah, we don't-
basically not at all. We saw 1 PvZ here this season, and it was an all-in.
Oh my god!
That
was
is
close. That was so
big.
important.
Oh my god, that's big. Really?
So he gets the Nexus down there. Very important moment. The Void Ray's about to pop out.
16 roaches on the way, +1 range attack, and roach speed also.
Artos, is that third base for Protoss is not a far distance for Life to travel to.
No, certainly not. He's going to be able to get there very quickly. Okay.
That's going to trigger him to move out.
Can he actually hold on here?
I don't know. I think the answer is actually no. He's got sentries, but I mean, I don't know if there's a clear way to actually...
Where do you stand? Where do you leave your units? This is all so difficult to say.
I mean, this is enough roaches where the sentries, they're not even close to that location yet. Now, a Void Ray is pretty intimidating.
Yeah, they clean it up really quickly. A second Void Ray is on the way. Burrow movement on the way for Life, but that's a while off. So right now, these Void Rays really doing their job.
And he's actually gone around. He's coming towards the second base.
Checking this location, nothing up there.
This is cute. He burrows the injured ones.
Oh,
gonna get drones, but burrow there.
That was a really nice
We have not
move.
had a best of 7 with this much burrow in a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe even ever. There's so much burrow play here.
Seriously. Not even ZvZ best of 7s. We see this much burrow.
That's true. Okay, he's come up here.
Okay,
backs
that's a
up
nice
little bit.
pick-off.
Yep. Gonna have to burrow these. It's gonna be potholes all over this map.
Certainly the case. Like, it's actually very hard for Protoss to have the right things to fend this off, plus detection at this time. And with just one Oracle out, he's overtaxed already on detection.
Just trying to clean up any remaining roaches. Tucked away here.
Oh,
the Hydra follow-up is coming.
I think he's just going to make a bunch of roaches and hydras and see what he can do.
I think that's exactly what he's going to do, because Blink is going to be here. That's not that helpful against Hydra. I mean, Blink's great in general, but you know what I mean. It's not. The Void Rays are not going to be helpful against Hydras. But herO's actually pushing out.
He's got a good force, and Life has done 0 damage. He has a late third of his own. This is a very good attack here by herO.
Supply difference is 115 to 100, so that's pretty close in a PvZ. Spore Crawler now coming out here to make this not a very pushable point.
That's right. Does use the detection here on this Oracle.
There's no Robo out yet, guys.
Yeah.
If he loses that Oracle, excuse me, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble. So
yeah.
herO has to have perfect control here against one of the best micro players in of all time, really.
Indeed. The detection distance is big, so he should be able to keep this alive this time. It was a little bit sloppy that game he did lose on Catalina. But continue to try to push in. Life's force very, very scary here. +2 about to finish here for herO.
Stalkers
herO is just
to be warped in.
He's not probing up, man. He is like all in here.
herO wants to smash him right now. 45 probes to 52 drones.
That third Nexus is a placeholder right now.
It's actually very
That's
true.
a name card on a table that says reserved.
He's making pylons very close by. Oh, no, don't lose it!
Ouch. That's actually a painful loss for sure.
Whoa. He's like right-clicked into this. Now we see the roaches burrowing. Keep in mind, they cannot see burrowed roaches, so you can actually burrow the roaches that are being injured. Meanwhile, though, there's a lot of roaches and hydras in the back over here. Did herO overextend? Drones now coming out to stop the Stalkers from running any further away. Roaches burrowing, going to be unburrowing here, too.
Oh, man, this comes down more to Life's Micro really than anything, and he's doing a good job. He's starting to cut through this entire army, but a lot of drones have gone down. It's only 31 drones left here for Life.
More drones are being pulled as well. Stalkers being warped in from the back. The Stalkers blinking back again. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, though. Reinforcements disjointed from the army that's now at the second here.
Uh-oh,
Might as well blink off that cliff. That's a better death.
Oh, man. Right now, it's only Stalkers against burrow movement roaches with +1 attack.
Not an
and Hydras
observer
with
in
range.
sight.
No, there's no way to hold the third base. The best he can do is go home and try to hold his natural.
A lot of this does come back to the fact that Oracle, the only unit that could detect, was picked off.
Yeah. That kind of forced him in. I loved the idea because the Spore was out of position to try to help defend against Voids, but at the end of the day, was that worth it? It looks like no, absolutely not.
He's coming forward now. We see the warp gates have been chronoed here. He wants to get more units out as quick as possible. The Nexus is getting lower.
Oh, he's even
and with that pylon. Oh my God. And look at the booth. You see herO has actually stopped playing. He's taking his hands off the keyboard. Life with laser-like focus is finishing off his opponent. As we have, it looks like, our finalist.
That's right.
He's just processing the loss right now.
This is going to be it, Tasteless. Life knows he's going to the GSL Finals. Finally, Life is going to have a chance at another title.
Wow. Guys, I don't think we could ask for a better finals. Parting against Life in this year's very first GSL Code S. Wow,
Life
the emotions are high right now.
Well, look, everyone knows he's like basically the best player in the world right now. He didn't make it in SSL. He didn't make it at IEM Katowice, but he made it where it counts most, in the GSL Code S.
Damn.
And he is actually crying. He is just so overcome and happy with this.
Wow.
There's so much pressure on this guy, having joined KT recently. So much is expected of him. He's so young and so strong. The best Zerg in the world, easily. And he's done it, Tasteless. This is gigantic.
We're going to go to an interview now and see how he's feeling. And you can see herO very upset after losing. It was so close. It came down to one game. It really came down to one Oracle, actually. That game would have looked so different had that Oracle not been gunned down. But that's the build he chose. It was working. It was overcoming Life's play. But Life made a few changes, shifted a few gears of his own.
That's right.
And in the end, herO did not have the right balance in that final game of all maps on Iron Fortress.
It's a tough one, but Life and his Roach Hydra wins it out 4-3 here over herO. Pro movement Roaches seeming pretty good.
Wow.
That gives us such a sick finals.
You could see how strong Life was at the start here. It was originally 3-1. herO was coming back, and then in that final deciding game, I mean, if you don't have observers, there's not much you can do against burrowed roaches. They're going to go right under your force fields. You can burrow any roach that's injured, and it's going to heal up. Man.
Wow.
Well, this might be the best GSL finals we've had to date, Artosis.
It actually could be.
Yeah.
Which is really amazing. So we had so many good ones.
Now Gyuri's going to do our interview and see how Life is feeling now that he's done it.
결승 진출자 KT 롤스터 이승현 선수 만나보겠습니다.
Gyuri says, I've never seen Life cry before. Congratulations,
와,
Life.
정말
Says thank you.
대단합니다. 이걸 역전해내시고 이기시다니 소감 어떠세요?
Says, what a tremendous series this was. How do you feel now?
네.
제가 최근에 다
I knew he was going to go for an all-in there.
질 것 같아서 좀
But recently,
했는데
네.
when I look at my games,
마음 고생이 너무 심했어서
I always end up losing
이겨서
during the very, very last game
특히
in a set
마음고생이
in the
정말
series. So
심하셨나 봐요. 마지막에 눈물을 흘리셨는데
that's why I was so relieved, and that's why I'm cheered up a little bit to know that I won.
포기하고 싶을 순간 그런
last
순간
game.
없었나요? 오늘 계속 어떤 마음이었는지 궁금하네요. 많이
Are there any
힘드셨어요?
moments that you wanted to give up back there?
저를 믿어주는 사람이
or
너무
what was the
많아가지고
toughest
일단
moment?
부담도 되기도 하고
There were a lot of people who've been believing in me
진짜 노력했는데
and were rooting for me to get this far. I felt like there was actually a lot of pressure on me. I really wanted to win. I really wanted to get to the finals.
사실 1, 2세트 굉장히
But after game six,
경기를 쉽게 가져가면서
I
쉽게
had
풀리지
really mixed
않았는데
emotions.
이 상대가 점추로 또 계속 분위기 반전을 이뤄냈습니다. 오늘 경기 이렇게 어렵게 풀렸지만 그래도 마지막에 이 승부사다운 모습 보여주셨는데요. 지금 가장 먼저 생각나는 게 뭔가요?
일단
It was so back and forth and so close,
열심히
with
응원해주고
herO.
계셨는데
네.
이번에 서울을 해서
What was your motivation throughout that? Yes, my
그냥
parents are,
다 생각나요. 저를
excuse me, been very
응원해주고
supportive for me.
네, 정말 오랜만에 진출하는 결승전입니다. 사실
I just was
참
thinking about my
피곤할
parents throughout that
텐데
series, and also
쉴 시간도 없이
all the people that
결승전이에요.
showed up to
그래도
watch,
준비
the
열심히
people who
하셔야죠.
supported me.
오랜만에 가시잖아요.
네, 꼭 우승하고 싶어요.
우승하고 싶다 말씀하시는데
said since you made it
자
to the
오늘
finals,
박대만에서
네.
you're going to have to train a lot.
마지막
And he said,
경기부터
yes,
뭐 한번
I won that
짚어보죠. 마지막
championship.
경기 이제 초반 빌드
Dejan, our
상황이
Korean
좋지 않았어요.
casters,
첫
says,
번째도
let's talk
당했고
about that
빌드
last
상황도
map.
좋지 않았고 그 다음에 바퀴가 막 가긴 했는데
You
공허에게
were
막 두개
behind in that
맞고
build.
잠복도 원하는 대로 되지 않았고 그때 굉장히 불리함을 많이 느끼지 않았나요?
And it seems like nothing was going well on your side.
아예 안
Tell us a
했고
little bit more about that.
일꾼 찍고 운영했으면 제가 많이
Life says, I've
불리했는데
never really thought that
그 전판에
I was
계속
behind,
뻥치는
actually.
스타일로 하더라고요. 그러니까 어린
뻥치는 스타일이요.
어린 모아서 오는 스타일.
네, 선수들이 보통 뽕 뽑다 이런 표현을 자주 하거든요, 추적자로. 그래서 막 그런데 유념을 했던 것 같고요. 아까 세종과 바뀌지. 그 초반에
used some
저글링을
slang
굉장히
there.
많이 눌렀어요. 근데
but
그걸로
he said
아무것도
that
하지 못했단
he
말이죠.
basically was saying that he knew that he was going to go for an all-in,
하려고
so
그렇게 했었는데
I-
너무 안전하게 하셔서
there I was
아예
comfortable,
사이즈가 안 나와서
just shutting
바로
it down.
3연결체를 노린 플레이인가요?
네, 한 판 쓰면 통화 교체하고 했는데 안 통하네.
그 다음에 뭐 그 전에 폭스트롬맥 같은 경우는 사실 거기는 이승현 선수가 제가 많이 유리하다고 봤었어요.
never
그래서
talked
이거
about the map,
잘못하면 오늘
Foxtrot
4대0도
lab.
나올 수 있겠다 이런 생각을 했었는데
네.
그때 좀 조급함이 생겼었나요?
네, 좀
So
조급해졌어요.
you're
빨리
leading up
밀고
to
끝내고 싶다 이런 생각을 하셨나요?
it seemed almost like it was getting you're in a rush to get done with the game. And he said, yeah, I was being a little bit hasty.
빨리 끝내고 싶어서 그렇게 하신 거죠?
And I know that's a bad habit I have sometimes. I should really fix that, but it's tough when you get that much momentum on your
그 다음에
side.
암흑기사 깔끔하게 맞고
그때는 파수기가 너무 많아서 토스가 잘하면 막힌다고 생각해서 거기서부터 마음 편하게 했던 것 같아요.
그러면 오늘 이제 경기를 원희삭 선수가 아마 지켜보고 또 이상한 빌드들 막 만들고 있을
He
것
said, I'm
같은데
sure Parting was watching at
김준호와
home.
원희삭을 비교하면 어떤가요?
So he's probably going to be preparing some weird builds for the finals. What do you
이삭이
think?
형은 제가 보기엔 테란전만 좀 정말 잘한 것 같고
Personally, when I look at Parting,
못한 것 같은데
he's really strong against
충분히 이길 수
Terran,
있을 것 같아요.
but he's
김준호
not actually a
선수보다는
good player
원희삭이
if he's
훨씬
playing
편하다
against his
그런
Zerg.
생각이신가요?
So
많이 편해.
아 많이 편해요.
I think he should be an easy
그러면
opponent to
우승한 거네요
crush.
지금.
So he says,
그건 아니죠.
compare herO and
네,
Parting.
네, 네.
Do you think
네,
Parting's
알겠습니다.
easier? And he says,
그
yeah, herO's better than
좋은
Parting.
모습
Parting will
기대를
be an easy
해보겠습니다.
opponent in the finals.
자 이승현 선수 원희삭 선수와의 결승전 그래도 어느 정도 자신감이 느껴지는데요. 마인드 컨트롤이 관건일 것
feel how
같습니다.
confident you are against Party.
승리 자신하고 있으신지 궁금하네요.
It's all about the mind
자신
games.
있으세요? 원희사 선수 상대로
자신 있어요.
또 마인드 컨트롤 잘 자신 있으세요?
네, 이사경도
So
잘하니까
essentially,
방심하지
Party,
않고
you are, excuse me,
최선을 다하려고.
like you are very
네.
confident against
자, 그
Party.
경기에서는
And he
마인드
says, yeah,
컨트롤도
Hero,
기대해
like says,
보겠습니다.
yeah,
마지막으로
Party has good mind games, but I think if I just don't drop my guard, I have a huge chance to win. Any words to your fans' life?
3번 연속 동족전 결승이 나와서 많은 분들이 응원해 주신 걸로 아는데 정말 감사드리고 꼭 우승해서
If I lost
우승하고 싶어요.
tonight,
네,
you guys are in the
알겠습니다.
PvP finals. That's no fun.
기대해보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
So I'm really happy. I'm going to be bringing you guys a Protoss versus
자,
Zerg finals
이렇게
here.
결승전 또 한
for the
자리의
GSL.
주인공 이승현 선수.
That does it for the interview. Life made it. Party
right.
versus Life in the finals.
Can you believe it's been 2 years, 4 months, and 26 days since he went to that finals and
God, we've been
winning?
passing Code S for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's quite a player,
Wow.
Tasteless.
Well,
Quite a player indeed.
One of those two guys is going to be this year's first GSL Code S champion, the most competitive GSL to date. With all these players at the start of 2015 moving back to Korea to pursue their dream to be the champion of the most competitive StarCraft II tournament of all time.
That's right. Parting against Life. If you guys don't tune into that, that's going to be much earlier, 3.5 hours earlier than we normally go on, and that's going to be on Sunday. That's our first Sunday finals ever.
Do not miss out. It's going to be right here in the studio where we always cast these games. I would get here early if I were you.
If you want to see it, you better get here early. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to see, because it
especially
does
with
fill
these
up.
two players, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people. Man, couldn't really ask for a better finals.
It's fantastic. I never would have guessed this would be the finals, but
this is not all of our finals are the greatest thing ever. Sometimes we have two players you just didn't expect, but I feel like the rivalry, the personalities, the matchup itself should be.
it's going to be
possibly the best
fantastic.
finals we've ever had.
Parting's on fire right now.
He is.
Life is just God mode for
Love seeing that
months.
emotion come out of him there.
Yeah. Well, this means a lot. Like this
Yeah.
is it. This is the tournament. So, wow. Can he go ahead and
This is great.
take it down?
I'm so happy. Guys, that's going to do it for this day of the GSL Code S. Thank you so much for joining us. The games were fantastic. Recommend them to your friends. And we will see you Sunday to crown this year's very first GSL Code S champion. We love you. Good night.
Joey Flash Wolves Party. JT Roster Live.